One of the things that's really important for me when I'm making a movie is that everyone work together, whether that be the actors whether it be the people in front of the camera and behind, or whether it be the different quote-unquote departments that work underneath me in making the movie. The art department, who builds the sets and is in charge of props and things like that, and then the camera department, which lights and shoots. And for me, when you make the best kind of a movie or and you do the best technical work, you're working together in a great way. One of the things you really do when you're trying to learn about how to make films is understanding all the pieces, structural pieces inside them. I'll use terms of architecture a lot because I think it's a really relevant metaphor for how movies come together and all the pieces and whether they fit together tightly and form, in a sense, a whole. Very often when scenes either stay or go, the decision is very much based upon, do I need it? You know, you're very conscious that you're going to be asking millions of people to take 2 hours or more of their life and sit riveted and still in your film. And it isn't only your own indulgence of, is the scene good or does it look pretty, but it's, do I need it? Meaning, do I have a right to hold you 5 minutes more, or can I pull this off tighter? One of the things that I think is most important when working with a director of photography is that you are on the same page about how the film's going to look. And it doesn't mean that every shot is planned or storyboarded. Much more importantly, it means that you both understand what you're doing with the camera and the actors in this film.
It's really important to me that when action happens in a film, that it not just be physicality and spectacle, but that the story doesn't stop. So that's why, for me, it's very important to try to plant plot points and turnabouts within the action so that it feels not like a film where the drama starts and suddenly there's a lot of loud noise and then the noise ends and it's back to the drama, but that the two are interspersed and interleaved in some way.
Every movie needs a special effect of some kind, some reason where you go and you watch and you go, how did they do that? How did that happen? My goal when I make a film is to try to make the special effect, the intimacy between the actors, the sense you have that how could a camera even be present for some of these moments.
Since I first started directing films is that one of the things you're always trying to do is to not give everything away right away. When you're designing how a character enters a room or how they approach one another, you want there to be layers so that they have to keep moving around corners or around dividers or objects to reveal things about each other. You know, I always want film to offer me something that I can't have in any other medium, and one of the things it offers me is these moments of incredible intimacy with an actor where they can be speaking so low and sharing something in a way that they'd almost share only with the closest of friends, and that the camera is so intimate with them that it captures these incredible fine nuances. I think to me, this is what movies are. It's a contract to amplify life, to make life more amazing, to use the elements that we know of humanity, of nature, of feeling, of music, and to somehow make something convergent and orchestrated and more intense and commanding and focused than that which we experience in our normal lives. And that sometimes involves, and sometimes pushing it almost to the edge of a cliche, but having the courage to do so, I think, is to take things to their limit and see how far you can go.